Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Charlotte. Ran a pretty decent time in practice. Track came in super fresh, so hopefully we can keep up that speed here in qualifying. Qualifying is not going to mean like as much in this as qualifying does in like the limited late models or the 305s, because the track's gonna get completely different by the time the feature comes around. So you can definitely make up some spots in the feature race and stuff. But I would like to start as far forward as possible, just to make life easier on us. But I'm gonna run like in the middle for 1 and 2 to start with, and then the low side in 3 and 4 for this qualifying lap at least. Try not to hit the tires down there. I did that in practice in turn 1. It should be a decent time there. 6:14, okay, faster than we ran in practice by a decent amount, actually. I'm very happy with that. He ran a 5:95. That is fine. Not shocked with the time he ran in practice. He was like about that much quicker than me in practice as well, so I'm not that shocked by that, but he is very fast. He's going to be a good race. 7:75 on the second lap. Second lap's not going to be as fast because we don't have that running, but it seems like a lot of people picked up some time from practice to qualifying. Track got worn in a little bit more, so everybody's getting a little quicker. We only have one guy left to qualify. He is here, and a couple people need to finish their last laps, it looks like. So hopefully we can hold on the second. That means we'll be in heat number 2 on the pole, so I'll pick it up and get ready to go green. Alright, well, we stayed in second, so that means we'll be in heat number 2. So I guess we will watch the first heat, see what's going on. Need to remember my damn controls for switching between people. Hopefully it'll be a pretty good race. There's 8 people in this heat, waiting on 6th place to ready up, and 7 in my heat. And I don't think there's going to be any consolation race because there's only 15 in the whole race. I think over 16 there'd be a consolation race, so I don't think there's any. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe if you want to see some more. I'm really enjoying doing the street stocks again. I took a couple seasons off of them and back running them. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I'm really interested to see how these run at Bristol, because I don't know if I've ever ran these at Bristol yet since Bristol came out. So that should be quite interesting once that happens. We'll be on board with the first place car, the 3 at first, or at least following his car at first until the drop of the green flag. He'll probably pull off quickly on the start. Only 8 lap heats. Pretty short. Oh, he is blinking a little bit, so I'm going to get off of him. Going to the second place guy. Normally, 6th place would be the cutoff going to the consolation, like after 6th, but since there won't be a consolation, we won't have to worry about that. We'll see how clean everybody can keep it and kind of where the front car is running. The 3 car, I'm interested to see where he's running at, if he's running like the same kind of line as I was or not. The good thing about being in heat number 2 is being on the outside for the feature, because this track's going to get torn up on the bottom some and the top's going to become a little quicker. So, and being in heat number 2, you have the freshest feel for the track when there's not a consolation race after you going into the feature. So, at least I'll have the freshest track time going into the feature over the heat 1 guys. But we will see how this goes. The 3 cars are going to probably get a pretty big jump here. Being out front, he can go at any point now since the pace truck has pulled off. About middle of 3 and 4 now, he goes. 5 car gets a pretty good jump with him. 3 car is blinking a little bit, which terrifies me, being around him. 2 car is going to go really high. 5 car is going to stay really low. 2 car should get a run off the corner. The only thing about running the bottom at this point, like, it has a ton of grip, but if you can't slide up to the wall, it's not as fast, but the 5 car is making it work. Figured he'd get by him on the bottom there. Go back here, fight for 4th, 5th, 6th between these 3. I don't know what that blank car is. He just came down, hit the 4. I'm gonna go see what number he is actually. Looks like the number 8 car. Okay, he's the number 8 car, the blank white car. He's got some damage on his left side now from running into the 4. He throws a slider. The 4 just absolutely ran him over. Didn't even try to cross him back over. They're going to hit on the backstretch as well. They're going to go straight down to the tires. 4 cars going around. He saves it from going all the way around.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
It was back and forth between both of them, I would say. Because the 4 definitely could have crossed back over. There's a battle keep going on for second between the 2 and the 5 up here. I think that's a basketball car. It looks like to me. I don't know. On the side of the 5, like there's blood all over the front, like he ran over somebody. But then there's something on the side. It looks like a basketball player to me, but I can't quite make out who it is because I'm not close enough to it. It just looks like somebody on a basketball court. It looks like it's yellow. I would assume LeBron at that point in the Lakers jersey. I don't know. I'm not close enough to see it. First place is checked out. He's absolutely gone. Let's see where he's running. He's running right along the grip here in 1 and 2. In 3 and 4, he's scraping the wall a little bit. Still running the high side in 3 and 4, just trying to keep up that momentum, it looks like, for the most part. I'll probably be doing about the same thing anyways. Because you want to keep these cars as straight as you can, get all the grip, and just keep the momentum up. Because you get sideways in these things and you lose your momentum, you're going to get swallowed up real quick. 5 cars running a little lower, 2 cars running a little too high. 5 cars slides up into the grip. Like, he goes in a little low and slides up to the grip. The 2 car had a good line in that corner. You can see how he's catching them there. Coming down the back stretch. He's going to go really low. Going into 3, not going to be able to throw a slider. 5 goes really high, though, through the grip. Not really going to help the car's speed too much when you go that high. Good line here. That is the end of the heat, actually. That's it. 3 car got the win. 5 car got second. 2 car got
Now we're
third.
both fucking junk.
Something happened between them again at the end. He was catching him here at the very end too. Wow. Good thing I want to go back and see that. No, go back. I want to see what the hell happened. Oh, the 4 car just completely went in and rammed the 8 at that point. That's just trying to wreck him back. That's all that was. But we're gonna grid up. We're gonna be on pole for this heat. People already got some tempers back in the field. Hopefully that doesn't make for a lot of cautions in this race because the feature has cautions. So hopefully we can stay pretty clean once it gets to the feature race. But those 2 teams have it out for each other at this point. At least the 4 does to the 8, and the 8 definitely has a gripe back now at him just for going out and wrecking him last corner. But hopefully we can keep the pole. Got the 14 car behind us, 7 car to our outside. A lot of lower numbers in my race. The 7 and the 9 and then me. And then everybody else is double-digit numbers. It's kind of crazy. My heat had a lot lower numbers. It's just kind of funny to me. So hopefully we don't have too much problems. Not saying that like lower car numbers is worse. It just means you have a lower iRating. Don't know exactly how they drive. They could be better than me. You never know. What were their times? A 640, 704, 763. Okay. The 7 car seems to be pretty quick. Right, he's in second there. He qualified 4th. I'm going to do this start in 3rd gear. I think I'm going to do all my starts in 3rd gear. At least in the street stocks, it seems to work the best for me. Just because you only have to shift once instead of shifting twice.
A beer stand and a pizza stand right behind our pit box.
Probably go about midway through the 3 and 4.
Have a good day.
Pace truck goes off so early. You could literally go middle of the backstretch if you wanted. But that's not any fun. And 3, 2, 1. Try to get out to a lead if we can. And get them side by side. 3rd place had a pretty good jump. And I'm just going to try to ride this grip out here. And they're almost hitting each other. I don't know what the glitch is with... I'm so confused. It says estimated, like, fuel remaining 9.7 gallons, but estimated laps 0. Unless it's going to change after the first lap. Yeah, it does. Okay. That's why the spotter's saying pit this time, like, every time you go out in a dirt car. It's so broken. 14 ended up getting around the 7, which is good for him. There's going to be a lot of beating and banging on the start of the feature race, I feel like. So we got to watch out with that being on the outside lane here. Because most likely we're going to be starting in 2nd place. Just got to watch out for the guys sliding up in 1 and 2. Or 3 and 4 on the first lap. Just trying to see what kind of line to run here. I ran an 18.6 there. That's not too bad. 18.7 on that lap. I like to let off the gas a little bit. Like going a quarter of the way through the corner. Try to keep the car straight and not like bounce out in the back end. 7 car is trying to make it work on the bottom. 14 is going to have a lot of momentum on the high side, though. I ran a little too high there. Definitely not pulling away from these guys like I wanted to be. I'm not running it too well right now. But I just want to stay consistent through the feature, mainly. Try to follow the grip. 1 and 2 is going to get super high up the track. 3 and 4 is going to probably get pretty high, but not as high as 1 and 2. Because 3 and 4, you can definitely make the bottom work a little bit. See if we can do something down here. Try to keep the car straight, because there is a lot of grip down there. You do bog down pretty bad. Ran my fastest lap of the heat. I'm just trying to see, like, lap after lap if you do that, because you're going to be slower coming to the start-finish line. It's the only reason I had a fast lap there, because I had a faster running lap, but this lap will probably be a little slower, like in the 7s or 8s. Okay, it wasn't too slow. It was in the 7s. It wasn't too bad, actually. Try to do that again and see if we can keep it down there pretty well. Because 3 and 4, I think you can make up time still on the bottom. But following the grip definitely keeps the momentum up. Ran a 7.96 that lap. That wasn't a great lap by any means. But we won our heat, so we'll be starting on the outside pole in the feature, so that's nice. I'd much rather be starting on the outside. Yeah, we jump straight to the feature race. We shall be starting in 2nd, which is nice. Hopefully everybody can grid up pretty quick.
So you should be on the outside.
And hopefully we can keep up with the 3 car, because he's been very fast. He has been very fast. Qualifying practice, his heat. I was just trying some different things there in the last couple laps of my heat. Seeing if I can get anything to work down there. You kind of can. But lap after lap, it might be a little bit slower. You might not have the consistency as you do on the upper side. So hopefully we could run well, find the fast lines, and not get passed. At least not by anybody else behind us. But the first lap's going to be very interesting. Hopefully we don't just get ran over. That's the main thing. Got to watch out for. Everybody's going to try to get every inch they can on these starts. And there are cautions since it's a C-class race, so have to watch out after that as well. But I believe these are single file restarts, so you really won't have to worry about it after the initial start that's double file. But I wanted to run this just because I haven't ran the street stocks at Charlotte in a long ass time, and Charlotte's a fun track to do. I like Charlotte. Just because you can run multiple lines, especially in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is kind of top dominated, but 3 and 4 you can make the bottom work if you're good enough down there. Leader is blinking out. Oh my god, his car just bounced when he came back. Hopefully that doesn't happen through the race. I really hope not. That's going to really screw us up trying to race by him. And I don't want to get into him and accidentally wreck him because he's blinking. That'd be unfortunate. Like, even though it's not my fault at that point, I still feel bad about it because I don't want to ruin anybody's races. But need to get a good start here. Try to stay side by side with them if possible, but that's going to be very tough to do, I think. Because these things have some pretty quick acceleration, and as soon as you get on the gas, like, you're going to start pulling away from somebody if they're lacking a little bit. They've got to be on top of it for these starts and restarts.
Pace car's off, be ready.
He went about mid of 3 and 4 like I did on his heat, so. And the 5 car was behind him for it too. Tried to time it, and I was a little early, but then he started going, so. Didn't fall off too hard from him, which is nice. 5 car got a pretty good jump as well, which I figured. Because he kind of was behind him on the heat race and gained a spot from it. Oh, okay. It says past the 3 car. Yikes. Gotta let the pace car by. Let's see if it's still. Oh, it's probably those 2 back there. That's unfortunate. I think something happened with him blinking. I think so.
Well, look at the replay, you idiot.
I think something happened there with the 3 car. Like you blinked right when the caution came out or something. But it's telling me to pass him. So, I can't do anything about that. That's iRacing for you. I don't know how many spots he lost, though, because he blinked as soon as the caution came out. That is very unfortunate. At least I didn't get into him and wreck him or anything when he blinks. But it looks like he's going all the way to the rear end. That is terrible. Yeah, he just got out of his car. He's probably leaving. He is pissed. I would be too. But can't do anything about that when your internet blinks out. That sucks. Can't say anything else about that. That just absolutely sucks. Because we were going to have a really tough race against him, I feel like. So I was really interested to see how we did against him. Because he was very fast to start with. We are still single file for these restarts, so that's nice. Now we're out front. I haven't seen the 3-car leave the server yet, but he's probably going to, I would assume. Unless he blinked and he got back in line. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Get a good start here, though. Start high and then just turn down and go straight off the corner. Third place really dove it down. He's going to get a black flag, actually, because he passed second place. The 14 car is going to 100% get a black flag there because he was ahead of the 5 car before the start finish line. Because there ain't no way he doesn't have a black flag from that. You could pass on the right side, but you cannot pass on the left before a start finish, like on a restart. If somebody's like wrecking or something, if you pass them on the left, you're kind of screwed. But that was just like more intentional than anything else. Still says the 3 car is in third though, or the 14 car is in third. They say he's still in third place, which I'm shocked by. So I'm pretty sure the 14 passed the 5 before the start finish. Like he was clear of him. He had a great jump, but you can't do that. Don't know if he got a black flag or not though, but him throwing sliders on them is going to slow them down a ton. Trying to ride this high side, keep the car straight, pulling away a little bit, but there'll probably be a caution at some point is my guess. Bring everybody back to me anyways. There's a guy on the very bottom. Ooh, 14 just got put in the wall by the 5. I think the 5 tried to do like a shallow slider and put them both in the wall. Somehow there wasn't a wreck. That 7 car trying to make that bottom work. He's gotten by those guys from hitting the wall. He's making it work down there though, pretty well, I'd say. 3 and 4 wise at least. I think 1 and 2, the top's still faster if you run right up on the wall. 3 and 4 might actually be a little bit better on like mid or low. Because like 3/4 up the track or a little bit above halfway, there's a big line that you just slide if you get in. Oh geez, 1 and 2 is just pulling me up there though. It does not want to get sideways at all. I think I just ran my fastest lap of the race as well, so that's nice.
Sorry, 11.
See what this 7 car has. Hopefully there's no wrecks and we can just pull away from this.
Got kind of loose, got that foot spot. They have nowhere to go, man.
Yeah, 1 and 2 is just like, it's staying so straight, you have to constantly pull left, or it's going to pull you up to the wall. And I really don't want to ride the wall, because I know there's like a glitch here, like you can just ride the wall in 1 and 2, and you're super fast. It's just like some BS, and that would not happen in real life. So I 100% do not want that happening. I think the 7 car kind of did it there behind us, if you're looking in the mirror. It looks like his right rear was like touching the wall the whole time around. Like you can just drag it in 1 and 2 and it's very fast. It's so annoying to see when other people do it because I don't want to damage my car and do that stuff. Who is that? The 2 car threw a slider on the 7, slowed them up a ton because the 7 didn't cross down quick enough. I think he was up on the wall again. So it slowed them up a bunch. We're almost getting halfway through this race. And I just hope they keep battling behind me. I'm just kind of watching them, seeing if they're catching me, and I just keep seeing them getting smaller and smaller in my rearview mirror. Seems like the mid to lower side in 3 and 4 definitely is paying off at this point. 1 and 2 is getting tough to run. It's not like as bad as it could be, but it's just so weird. The wheel is rumbling a ton, but it's like there's not a ton of grip area. It seems like you're running like too high in the grip and it's just like wanting to pull you right. Like quarter way through the corner and then after that it's feeling normal. Oh god, there's some people wrecked up here. Guy down on the bottom. He's got it going, so I don't think it's going to bring out a caution. Hopefully he stays low. Looks like he is. Don't slide up the track, please. Don't slide up the track. Okay, he's keeping it down. He was sliding up the track, though. That was scaring me. I thought I was about to have to throw a crossover on the lap car. That's the worst thing in the world, because you never know where they're going. About got into the second place, too. Started coming up the track. His car might be damaged, or he just can't hold a line through these corners. One of the two. Because don't know how he wrecked. So his car could very well be damaged. Ooh, I got way too sideways there. That bogged my car down a ton. You could hear it. Two cars definitely catching me a little bit at this point. Oh, there's a caution. Damn it. I did not want to see that. Two cars been catching me, man.
I broke a little bit sideways. Somebody got in.
I think it was something with the 7.
The high side of the last car. Sorry about that.
He said he hit the brakes too hard or something, got sideways. Oh, I did not want to see that. His 2 car was fast. He was catching me, man. I did not want to see that at all. Because he's been pretty fast. I've been kind of getting a little too sideways in these corners and stuff. Want to try to get some of this dirt off to see where the line is and stuff. I think that right where the grip line was, there was a lot of slick there, and I got way too sideways. So either I need to go in really shallow into 3 to try to keep the grip, or I need to run a little higher.
Tire out. I mean, your tire's sticking way out.
Oh, 5 car is messed up.
I'm trying, man. My car's not working. I'm going into the pit.
That's good, at least. At least he's going in the pit and not staying out and causing something else. That's nice.
Come on, 6.
But we'll go back and see some of these incidents that has happened. I feel so bad for the 3 car, though. He got screwed out of this, for sure. Alright, where is the line through this? Because I don't see any slick. Alright, there's the slick. Okay, it's like really thick. Halfway through the corner. Like, going in isn't that bad, but then once you get halfway through, it is like from not bottom to top, but like a quarter way down to towards 3/4 way up. 1 and 2 still gonna run the top for sure. I need to get a really good jump here on the 2 car.
Those belts are tugged. Get your tires cleaned off real
Looks like people are trying to catch up from the lap, passing the lap car down there and stuff.
Be ready. Ready.
Need to try to get a good jump and try not to get the car sideways when I hit the gas is the main thing. I don't want to get sideways. Had a pretty good jump. Car stayed really straight.
Green light.
I didn't really turn down too hard because I didn't want the car to break out. Oh, don't hit the wall. Thought I was going to. The way it was going in the corner. Okay, I need to go in super shallow here. Try to keep the grip. I'm going to slide up through some slick, but it kept the car pretty straight. Alright, if I can just do that for the last, like, 7 laps, we should be alright, I would think. 2 car would have to run it literally perfectly. Not really, I could kind of screw up a little bit, but I don't think he has to run it perfectly. Try to keep it down here and keep the grip down there. He's trying to keep it a little higher, but it's like through a slick part, which is very hard to do. He had a really good run there in 1 and 2. Holy shit. Like, he ran right up to my bumper coming off the 2. I need to slide out so he doesn't get to my outside. He's going to probably throw a slider here? Nope, okay. I thought for sure he was going to throw a slider there. He had some momentum. Oh, he's running way up there. Probably trying to get a bunch of momentum on me. He might have gotten a little too sideways, though. He's not close enough. That lost him some ground. Oh, don't hit the wall. Because I'm not one of those people that is good at hitting the wall and keeping your speed. I'm really bad at that.
Y'all get it 4 and 3. Y'all all ride it, baby.
Yeah, it sounds like some people are doing that, which is unfortunate. I hate to see it.
I ain't wall riding, man. I ain't hit it twice. The whole race.
Trying to keep the car straight, throw like a slider line through it. Bogged down really bad there off the corner, though.
Right.
Should be 2 more laps.
I'm freaking speed your car up, man.
Oh, turn. Car like wanted to straighten out so bad there.
I don't need to do that to beat y'all.
I watched you come out of 2 last week.
One more lap, come on. I just need to be
I told you I hit it
good
twice
on this
the whole
lap.
race.
Alright, 2 didn't throw a slider there. That's the one part I was worried about, really.
Can't beat him up all that much. He's in 5th place.
I had to come from
Gotta
the rear.
protect it down there. And it looks like we're gonna get that. Nice. Good race, good race.
I think you should watch the
I had to
replay.
try to block
I ain't
that.
already.
Had to try to block that. Oh, that was a good
Just
race.
gonna ride in the top.
2 car was very fast there. It was hard to stop him. He had a really good 1 and 2. Had a lot of momentum. Wasn't able to get all the way to the inside though, so I was able to protect it enough to not throw a slider. Oh, good race, good race. Yeah, good race. You were coming there. I had to try to protect the slider line.
Go on the garage, go.
These things don't do a very good burnout on dirt, I would say. I just want to drive it backwards, that's it. See how well this thing goes backwards at this track, because it's a nice wide track. That 2 car is very fast. Like, he was coming there at the end. It was hard to stop him, because that 1 and 2, he was killing it there. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing up by the wall in 1 and 2. Probably not. I'm probably going to smash it. Oh, I got it on the cushion. There's actually a little bit of a cushion up there that you can kind of get it on. That's nice. It's just so weird driving it backwards, but I really wish there was, like, you could do this in hosted. Just, like, set the track config to backwards and just change around the setups to make them the opposite. Because this would be a lot of fun. Like, not even putting the steering wheel or anything on the other side of the car. Just do it the way it is, because it is disorienting to try to run it up here on the wall. Oh, there's the wall. But there's a lot of cushion up here that I could see more on the left side of my car than I could on the right. I'm going to smash it there. Yep. Whoops. Alright, well, that was fun. I need to go back and watch that last few laps, because that 2 car was flying up at me. If he didn't run super high there a few laps ago, I think it was this lap, he went super high in 3 and 4. Lost a ton of time, because he was flying up on me in 3 and 4. The 7 was right on him, so he was putting a lot of pressure on the 2 car. But I had a really good 3 and 4 down there on the bottom. 7 car was really fast up there. 2 car just turned a little too hard and lost a little bit of momentum. Got a big run down the front stretch though, but wasn't. I thought he was doing that to get a good enough run to throw a slider on me in 1-2, but he was way too far back at that point. But he was definitely running like midway through the corner. Like, I was running low, the 7 was running high, 2 was running mid, and he was keeping a lot of speed there in 3 and 4, even though there was a lot of slick area. But he was able just to keep the car a little straighter than I could in 1 and 2, and was really fast at that point. Because we're on lap 23, going into 2 laps to go right here. That's where I tried to run a slider line. He started catching me a little bit there in 3 and 4. That middle line was for him was working out a ton, because he's pulled away from the 7 a little bit at that point. I had a really good 1 and 2. I was just worried about going into this final lap right here. Him throwing a slider going in the 1 and 2, because I thought that was the best chance to throw a slider, because I've been running the low side in 3 and 4. So when he didn't throw a slider here, I thought I was fine, but his car just gripped. Yeah, he never hit the wall. He just went in a little lower. He went in just a little lower, and you could see like where I go in, and he's going in a little bit lower. He didn't really get the car to turn out on him like the way I normally turn in the corner. He just got to slide up, and it caught really well right there. And he had a lot of speed there coming off of 2. And he wasn't quite to my inside, so I just had to try to block the slider line. I'm happy he didn't run me over, because a lot of people, they just go and just send it regardless, and they'll just run your ass over. But let's go back to the very beginning. Because what happened with the 3? Where did he end up finishing? He just left, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Where did the 3 car go? Oh no, he raced. He finished 4th, holy shit. He came all the way back up through the field and finished 4th. I thought I saw him get out of his car. But he definitely blinked. He blinked right there, and caution came out at the same time. Caution came out right then. What was the caution for? I think it was with the 4 and the 8. Yeah, let's see what happened here on this start between these two. They already had some gripe going from the heat race number 1. 8 car just isn't on the gas. 4 car gets into the back of him. And the 4 just keeps sliding up. Oh, that's a little bit of net code. They shouldn't have hit there. They were fine where they were running. Because right there, hit a little bit of net code, got the 8 car really sideways. I just don't understand why it doesn't have a paint. Like, why is it not loading at all? And then they just get spun around, and that's the first caution. That's super unfortunate for the 3 man, but I swore I saw him get out of his car. Did he not? Or did he blink at that point? He went all the way to the back. Okay, yeah, he got back up in line, because I thought right here in my mirror, I saw him blink. But apparently that's not the case, and he got back up in line. But he was flying there, man. I want to see how the hell he got through the field. He was coming through the field really fast. He's up in 12th. He got by both of them. Okay, what the hell happened this lap? Because he was definitely fast. He probably would have won this race if that unfortunate thing did not happen to him. Just goes super low, gonna throw a slider, not even. He just runs low, keeps the grip in the middle, because it was pretty early in the race. Got by both of them. Actually, the 15 got back by him. Interesting. He wasn't able to clear the 15. 15 gets back by him there. 12 and 3 get together a little bit, just going for the same real estate off the corner. 12 car really putting up a fight with the 3. Interesting. But where was the next caution at? It was lap like 15 or so, 16. He's up to 11th. He's back. He's up to the 4 car and stuff. What was the caution for though? I want to see. I don't know where the hell it was. These guys running. That sounded like somebody hit the wall. Oh, Jesus, that was violent. 12 car just sliding up, and just they get like a little bit of net code, but they probably would have hit anyways with how the 9 was coming down, the 12 was coming up. They hit 9 car, bounces up in the air. 12 car goes around for a ride. That was that caution. Okay. And then it looks like the 3 and the 11 were getting into it, or the 11 went super low. Just his car never turned. His car never turned going into this corner. It was right there, and he overcorrected, and it was just straight after that. 13 was trying to do a crossover on the 4. 11 just ran to 13, got spun around. So there was like 2 wrecks at once at the same time there. I can't believe the 3 car came all the way back up through the field, though. That is nuts. Because where was he on this restart? 10th? And he got up to 4th? Alright, let's watch this. See how the hell he got up through the field. He's in 10th at this, or no, he's in 7th after those wrecks. Okay, so he only had to get like 3 spots out of that, which isn't too bad. Getting by the 10 here. 10 running super high in 3 and 4, which didn't seem like the fast line there at the end. 1 and 2 definitely was up top. So he's already up to 6 there at that point. 4 car was just really fast going into 1 and 2 and kept getting in the back of people. How many X's did he get? I'm interested. He got 10X. Oh, he's lucky he didn't DNF out. That was super close. We'll lap this. 19. He's still in 6th at this point. 6 cars all in the wall there. 4 gets by him. 3 car checks up a little bit. Gets into the back of him a little bit through midway through the corner. He's going to run super high here in 3 and 4. Probably try to get a run here on the 6. 6 did not have a good 3 and 4 at all. He's going to stay to his outside. That's a big move for him to get by him like that. So he's going to get by the 6. He's up to 5th, and I'm guessing he catches the 4 car. Oh, yeah, 4 car was screwing all up there. Oh, yeah, he got way too sideways going into this corner. 3 car is going to get to his outside and just probably fly by him here. That was through 3 and 4 as well. 1 and 2, he's on 3 is on the outside. 4 car tries to slide up. Big net code right there, though. That was really big net code. They probably would have hit anyways, but with the 3 blinking as bad as he was, I don't know. He's from Australia. That might be why. Big ping. Yeah. He probably had a lot of ping on him being from Australia, which is unfortunate. Like, he was definitely one of the fastest in this race. What was his fastest lap? A 5. He ran a 584 on lap 22. I don't even think I ran that fast. I ran an 803 on lap 18. Yeah, that 3 car was definitely the fastest by far. What was his fastest lap? 765 here on 22. And the 3 car was just super fast there at the very end. So yeah, I think he would have probably won this race if he was up front. But hey, I'm happy to win this race. Haven't run a street stock race in a long ass time, and had a great race there with 2 at the end. That was a lot of fun. So should gain some iRating out of this after losing some in the 305 race. So let's go see what we end up getting. Alright, results in. Strength to field was only 1723. That was the only split as well. But I'm happy to get that win. 3 car I definitely think was the fastest there. He was getting through the field. Seemed like with merely no problem. But we were just too far gone by the time the end of the race came when he had to get by some people. That's just super unfortunate. Him blinking on that first caution and getting sent to the very back, which absolutely sucks. But we gained 34. Happy about that. Back over 4,200, 3 car. He's almost at 3,000. 2 cars over mid 34s now. Nice. 7 cars almost a 2K. Wow. What was the low I ratings in this? 600, 7, 8. So yeah, there was definitely some lower ones to bring down the strength field, but it was pretty good strength field overall. For the guys up front, we were all pretty fast and kept it really clean as well. I thought I was gonna get ran over that last corner trying to block, but I had to do what I had to do to try to win that race. But I would have kind of blamed him for running into me on the last corner, but same concept. You got to do what you got to do to try to win the race. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. I just wish that would have happened with the 3 because probably would have had a pretty good race with him or trying to keep up with him. Probably would have finished second having the same situation with the 2 car behind me at that point, I would assume. So that was a lot of fun. But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ran this week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.